New manager moderation. Okay, we'll look at that later. Mm-hmm. Let me get an audio. Let me get an audio in this motherfucker. Alrighty. Y'all be hearing a whole lot. She's for the streets. Oh, I said she's for the streets. Oh. Well, I'm about to make an old school joint like Marvin Gaye. One of them niggas. Teddy Pendergrass or some shit. Cause she's for the streets. Oh. You know when she's for the streets. You know when she's for the streets. I said, she's for the streets. Oh. Yeah. My interface, I have no idea why it's not exactly working. Hey, now, checking in. Yeah, you know, it's love. I would come with my applause, but my interface is not working. But I was like, oh, well, we got to go. You know what I'm talking about? So, hey, now, say now. Hey, now, say now. We're going to see if we could talk to y'all on here on the chat. It is the 15th day of December. On the 10th day of Christmas, my true love gave to me a pumpkin and a pear tree. It is almost Christmas. Oh my gosh. Please. It is almost Christmas time. And we are tuned in to the Gurch that stole Christmas. Yeah, this is where I would do my applause right here. But, God damn it, I love y'all. I hope you love me back, and I hope you love yourself, and that's a fact. Tara, what's up? Trelania, heck. What's up? Happy holidays. Girls that are for the streets. If she's for the streets and what to do about it. Man, more than anything, some fellas are supposed to tune into this. But I can't really, you know what I'm saying? So we just going to kind of let it gather around. We're going to give it some minutes and then let it gather around. We're going to try to, you know what I'm saying, just kind of like double dutch and then jump in the ropes at 9. Let's see how dope I am. Let's see if I can do that. So let's see if I can persuade that, manipulate it, so to speak. First off, before I get to going into anything, I appreciate my watchers. I appreciate my 1-9ers. Don't think I don't. The wheel is spinning still, so I have to make sure that I'm navigating through this shit we call life, and I hope you guys are too. First off, let's get to going into about the Seahawks. Seahawks, God damn it, they just keep playing each week and winning. So I've got to give the Seahawks their respect. I want to come with some bullshit, but I just can't, y'all. I just can't come with none yet. As far as yep, you already know. Always love and blessings to you too. You know it. Mwah. So, the Seahawks, man, I ain't gonna lie, they're playing. Not only are you playing, you're winning, but you almost let a grandpa beat us. I was about to go crazy if you would have let this 44-year-old, just to let y'all know about the millennium and how the world works right now. You can go and get a 44-year-old man. It don't matter it don't matter if he's black or white. Just 44. He's a millennial. He's the same age as me. So that's like calling me up and saying, hey, nigga, we got a football game. It's going to be prime time, basically. We need you to play. And I go out there and do what he did in Seahawks. Do you know what he did? He almost won, nigga. That's what he almost did. So what he did was pretty good. He's a professional quarterback for sure. You can't say he's not no pro. You're tripping if you're not saying. Now, don't get me wrong. Grandpa almost came in there and tried to get on us, but We weaseled up out of there. That's how real niggas is supposed to do that hoe, man. You supposed to know how to weasel up out of there in the last minute with the victory, nigga. I wouldn't give a fuck if you won by 100 points or 1 point, nigga. You won. You see what I'm talking about? Period, point blank. I don't care about how the style points and the range of how you won. Did you win? Oh, you won? Cool. You win. You lost? Oh, you're not going to get talked about. Don't nobody want no losing ass nothing right now. Don't nobody want no loser. Don't nobody want no beach cruiser loser. All up around them. Just snaggling up their frequency. Hell no. Fuck's wrong with you? You better wake up. And didn't you hear Cat Williams? Woke folk. All right, you better become one of them. Because if you don't, then the chances are slim that you gonna progress. It's about progression. Hey, you better listen to that commercial. All right, I'm just telling you, man. So the Seahawks are progressing. I can accept what they doing, man. Right now, I give an applause button. What is up with my interface? Either way, the Seattle Seahawks are on their Shi'ai. They're on their Shi'ai. Man, listen. We got rid of Pete Carroll. You see what he's doing? Still running that old man bullshit down there in Vegas. Getting whooped. Yeah, getting whooped every single time. Like, what are you doing, Pete? So Seattle, we're not going for that. We went and got fresh, young. That's why you got to keep the youth around you. You see, we went and hired Mike McDonald. We got the young up and coming, period. We didn't go keep this old ass president. This nigga's a dead president. Still out here chewing that gum. Still chewing that gum. Nigga, ain't nobody trying to get off, man. Ceasefire with all that. Ain't nobody like, what are you doing? Like, so Pete, he's tripping, man, with Vegas, man. Like, he got to get his shit together. I'm just saying, he got to get his shit together. But what? You don't see me streaming? You don't see? Hello. Hello. I'm about to beat your ass. Yeah, so you don't want to, man. Come on, man. Nah, man, Pete, forget all that legend shit. Forget all that legend shit right now, TV. Nah, fuck all that legend shit. That nigga's getting dog walked. Pete's getting whooped. So, yeah, you were smart enough, Pete, to get Russell out of there, to do this and do that. But why or right now you do not got these guys? You got to get them on point more than that. Why'd you go get all you see what happened with Pete Carroll is like sports and relationships. Pete went back and got some of his old bitches for his new team. And you reap the same exact benefits. You're going to lose every time. What are you doing? We all know that. You go get fresh work. You got a fresh team, fresh stable, huh? But all right, well, everybody else could say whatever. But when you go get Geno Smith, nigga, when you already had Pete, you deserve everything that happened to you, baby. You already seen what Geno weak-ass Smith does in Seattle. So you're going to take him down to Vegas with the mob? Okay, well, then you deserve to happen what happens to you. So that's on him, man. That's what he did. Then you went and got more. Then you went and got more people that's from Seattle, has-beens. You didn't go. You went and got, and then you went and got old toxic people. Come on, man. You ain't gonna never win with that one. Sorry, Pete. It ain't gonna work, Daddy-o. You got to get it together, Pete. So Seattle's doing way better than them, and they went and got. And we wasn't tripping. We didn't give a fuck. We said, what? The Snow Bunny? What? Who? Darnold? Oh, he's young, active, got some potential. We gonna work with him. Yeah, huh? How about that? Yeah, all right then. How about that? I'm just telling you, man. See, at least we went by a game plan that was better than what Pete did. That's why we got you out of here, Pete. Go. You got to go with that old school shit. That old school shit's not going to work. You're fucking with the youngsters, but there's just something you're not implementing into your package, and it's just not right. So don't nobody want to hear that, Pete Carroll. So Seahawks, shout out to the Seahawks. Tacoma, listen, man. There was a Tacoma driver. I be telling y'all, you got to watch out with Pierce County. I love Pierce County. I represent Pierce County, South End. I represent the Tacoma because I got too much niggas out there and shit. They're real niggas. But what I'm saying is, we're not talking about these exact. I'm not talking about none of my bros from out there. We're talking about their what they got to deal with too, like what we got to deal with these white folks out here. And nigga, they got a Tacoma driver that admitted to smoking meth before driving. So when this driver got pulled over, the first thing you admitted to out of everything to be doing or anything in the planet was, yeah, well, I was smoking meth. What? Get up out the car. What the fuck? Where do you think you're in? A simulation mode of Mario Kart? Like, come on up out of there. Let me talk to you. You tweaking. Yeah, you got to be tweaking. Anybody that mess with meth is tweaking. If you ain't tweaking now, you tweaking later. If you wasn't tweaking then, you're going to be tweaking soon. So, I'm just meth. Meth, that's why I couldn't mess with meth, because it's related to tweaking. and tweaking has a whole different, now. You know what I'm talking about? I don't want to be tweaking. I'm cool. I want to, now, we got geeking, freaking and geeking. You know, we tweaking and geeking. Well, that's just our little saying that we say because we, you know what I'm saying? When the schmackers is smacking in your system and you then put one in the air on these squares. You know what I'm talking about? You got to understand the grammar to know the lingo. So I just, that's not what they're talking about. They're talking about real tweaking. Tweaking. You be tweaking, cuz. You be tweaking. I don't understand how, in my mind right now, I'm trying to figure out, damn, well, how am I going to keep me a solid ass bitch? You know what I'm talking about? Hey, come on, man. Bitch going to be like, man, this nigga Fax he's kind of cute, but what is he doing? What the, don't nobody want that. Man, come on, man. Nobody want that. I don't want no tweaking, geeking ass bitch, man. Just for the record, if you tweaking and geeking, you might as well go ahead and put your pink slip. It never was one that was going to be made, because that meant that you. So y'all gonna have to get with understanding the stuff, man. I'm just explaining as I'm maintaining. Because in Tacoma, they pulled her over and she just admitted, well, I'm off the meth. I'm like, damn, what you thought you was attractive? You thought I was gonna ask for some of that neck to let you go? No, ho. You get a sodo, not even a sodo, no ho. You get a popo, no ho. If I was the police, I'd already have a badass bitch anyway. I wouldn't go surging around for these dork ass, criminal ass bitches. I'm not gonna lie. So look, if I ever was the police, right, I'd be dirty, right? Yeah, I'd be dirty. You ain't gotta worry about that. I'm not about to work I'm not doing everything that the chief wants me to do. So that's what I'm saying by I'd be dirty. I'm getting my own pack, my own bands. I might stick you up real quick, boy. Shut up, punk. Fuck's wrong with you? You want to have a charge? I'll be one of them type of cops, right? But what I'm saying is, I would always help old people and the youth. Old people and the youth, I'm automatically gonna be on. But I'm not even gonna be chasing down adult things and shit. I'm gonna be running into the big moves. So you say whatever you want, but I'm telling you, if I was the police, I'd be a filthy ass police. I'm telling you, and I'd have the bands. I'm not saying like Denzel. I'd be like Gertzel. Yeah, know that. So, we got a whole bunch of flooding and all that, and out in Seattle, Kent, Auburn, Everett, Maple Valley, Black Diamond. Nigga, they got flooding everywhere. I'm like, woo-wee. I'm glad I'm up in the tower, nigga. Boy, it gonna have to be Disney movie type flood that you can get up here to this tower, boy. What? Nigga, shit, a whale gonna come by then. If that's the case, if you get up to the tower with it's really, it's not just flooding, it's a goddamn national, international catastrophe. So I mean, ain't no water around here, but man, I don't want to flood in and flood out, man. I just want to thug in and thug out. You know what I'm talking about? So, yeah, man, I want to be honest with you. We're going to get to the segment, right? Bitches, when she's for the streets and what to do about it. Because the fellas are going to have to pay attention to this. Okay. Y'all really going to have to. So I got I'm going to be honest, a big portion of why this segment means something. Because I got a lot of little bros, man, that y'all really feel like that exact program that you're pushing with your female is cool. But the results that you're getting, you're complaining about. Of course, we got to pray for the people. We gonna both do it at some point throughout today and foregoing. But so my little bros, man, you got to understand what type of female you got, because these niggas, been explaining to me what type of female they got, right? I'm like, all right. Then I ain't gonna lie, maybe one of them I might know who they are. Then at the end of the day, the couple of them who they are, I know what they're about because I've been explained enough. So I need my man to really kind of tune in and kind of fuck. What about when he's for the streets? Niggas we are the streets. You ain't never see, if I have my interface right now, I would hit the boom, boom. We are the streets. That's the thing. You gotta understand that. That's saying that niggas is for the streets. Duh. What did Pac say? You can run with your thugs. I'll be waiting for you until you get through. You get what I'm saying? All right, now, Lucy. So you got to understand, you know what I'm saying? The grammar, you got to know the lingo. Obviously, you don't. SpongeBob. The streets is where the niggas is at. Period. Anyway, that's how it go. So, men, I need y'all to really I really need y'all, man. So, how men, and fellas, everybody should listen. How are you supposed to react when a woman for the streets approach you? Because a lot of y'all are caught up with that right now. Y'all like them certain type of little bitches to kind of move like how dudes are. So y'all like them bitches. Man, that is a mega red flag. So fellas, when you have a woman that goes out partying a lot in the clubs and she's heading to her 30s and she's smoking and drinking all the time. I'm talking about all the time. She didn't put on a little weight here or there. This is who I'm talking about. You see what I'm saying? Like when they get older and their progress is not, you know what I'm saying? I'm not saying humans need to see exactly what you are doing with your life ventures. But when you're posting, talking about this and this, done drugs, blah, 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 then of course you're throwing yourself in the mosh pit. So you're going to get spoken of and you're going to fit that characteristic. So period, you got to remember that. This is who I'm talking about. So ladies that are still out here, I'm talking about y'all in the streets with us niggas. So, and I'm talking about like the ones that are always running with dudes, ones that even grew up by them, staying out at night, doing bad things. That's who I'm talking about. Those bitches are the bitches that's for the streets. Oh, she's for the streets. Oh. One thing about these women, though, I'll be honest, they're sexy and their body ain't beat all up. So this is why a lot of men are going to go for these type of women. It's more than one reason. It's more than one way to skin a cat. But what I'm saying is based off the fact that they're sexy. That's one of the most alluring things about these type of women. And their body isn't all fucked up. So based on her sexiness, this is one of the main things that keep her attractive still because she's sexy. Still, even if she's a little dingy, I'll give you that. So a lot of niggas be having them little dingy ass bitches, little ducks, that even then they're still attractive too. Now we have a lot of guys out here that pretty much have their life together and they're like, hey, I have this little girl hitting on me that's kind of cute and I know she's from the streets. Should I pursue it? So let's get this straight right now. When they're approaching, and I'm talking about women that are for the streets, when they're approaching a man, they're not approaching alpha males. Okay. So fellas, if one of these type of women approach you, just know what type of, what you have, what you're in or what league you're in already. If you're not an alpha, just know that these old aggressive ass type of broads come push up on you and whoopie whoop and they're looking sexy and it's captivating. You're not an alpha male because they don't go for alphas. Why am I saying this? They're not smart enough to go for alphas. Same for a Sigma male. They're not going to go for a Sigma male either. I'll explain what that is later. But a woman from the streets are accustomed to guys. That's where her power is at. Period, point blank. That's where her power is going to be at. So she already knows what she has in front of her. That's why she's going toward it. And know that if she approaches you, right, she's not approaching you as a man, fellas. Womp, womp, womp. She's not. She's approaching you as a move. She's looking at you as food. She's looking at you as something to help her get her self-esteem back, basically. So you got to remember that. Don't start getting yourself all pumped up thinking that that's what it is based off of what it is when she come in front of you. She knows what she's doing legitimately. That's why she's just laying the paint on top of the surface. And go ahead, go for it. But I'm just telling you what's right. So now where a lot of guys get caught up, now hear me out, where a lot of guys get caught up with these type of women, they actually start believing that they can change them because these type of women are showing you attention. You feel like I can change her. And that's what a lot of men get caught up in, but they're running games. So you got to remember the games really begin when she starts running her underlying goal of telling you how all her past guys were this, or all her past guys were that, or all, you know what I'm saying? Anytime she'll just slide that in there, that's a part of the game that she's running. So that's her underlying goal. Like that is a part of the process. That's the bait. To throw that on there, and then how she styles. It's like a pitch. You know what I'm saying? So she gonna throw a curve, slider, knuckleball. You know what I'm saying? You got to remember that. So she's gonna tell you about all her traumatized relationships, you know what I'm saying? Why she deserves better and how she got caught up in them. Because you always be like, well, how'd you end up with him then? How'd you end up with, don't be that old, how'd you end up with him then ass nigga. That's what be wrong with y'all. Well, how'd you end up with him? Don't be that guy, okay? So now in the future, after you fall for this, because you're going to fall for this, now in the future, you'll start to excuse her mood transitions, her lashing out, dudes calling her phone and you not tripping about it, her arguments, her hard to plan something with your ass. Do you have one of them type of females, y'all, that it's like 85% hard to plan something with her? That's a red flag. That's been the biggest red flag. I don't know what. I'm just saying. That's one of the biggest red flags. You can't even plan nothing with this whole bitch supposed to want to be all up under you. Period. As soon as you say something, okay, we'll do it this way. Okay, well, we'll do it that way. Okay. That's really that's all they gonna say and what they gonna want to say when it's really, you know what I'm saying? I know. I'm telling you. So you need to understand that. Any of this old other shit, when you got them type of dudes that you got partners out here, because I got a couple of them right now, I'm talking about them old dumbass niggas. When it take 4 different plans for one date, for one little, you know what I'm saying? Come on, man. What the fuck do you think? That means you were one of the percentage and you finally was 25% when you finally went out to go do whatever you were doing. It's supposed to be 100% every time. So you got to remember that, man. You got to remember that, man. You excused all of this because of what she done told you. And that's what be wrong. Merry Christmas. It's free game week. You already know. You got to remember, you're going to excuse all this because of what she done told you. You didn't realize, though, she viewed you as weak from the beginning. You got to remember that. You got to remember, all the slutty girls aren't afraid of men, y'all. The good girls are afraid of men. They're so scared of being rejected, they don't even approach men. The good girls, they're not going to approach men. That's the women you want to aim toward. You don't want to keep going through it or just allowing the bitch to come and aggress you and whoop-de-whoop-whoop-whoop like she just got dick and balls with a coochie. Come on now, think about that. Think about the old school movies, the old school shows. You did not never see no woman go up to the man. It might be a special little scene on a movie or something. Maybe. I'm not going to take that out of the proximity of it being a possibility. But what I'm saying is standard, you know what I'm talking about. Yep. It's love. Good looking. So you guys got to remember that already. You guys got to remember that already. DS, you already know. Love you, bruh. Flo Bay, Ethel, Tony, Jason, Shonda, Tara, Shantae. Love you guys. Appreciate you. Yep, you already know. It's holidays. Oh man, come on. I've been moving around like the Gertch, man, but I've been having to be in class though. I'm not gonna lie. But my babies though, yeah, you already know it's good though. You know what I'm talking about? Absolutely. So yeah, guys, you got to start. Listen, guys, once you start, you got to remember this. Once you start getting your life together, because you got to remember all these bitches that are for the streets are going to keep coming in boatloads because most of the women that fail, after they do something and they fall off from that, from even having bounced back, they're going to become into that. Now, whether they're successful in the streets by way of getting some money or how they look, whatever it is, the stat quo, that is on that. I'm telling you, when they're for the streets, you do not want your woman to be for the streets, period. That don't sound right. Why do you think people are complaining about that right now? Now, guys, once you start getting your life together, you're going to run into a lot of these type of women that I'm talking about right now. Fortunately, your life will be pretty structured, so you'll have purpose. You'll have goals and you'll have no stress in your life, which keeps you happy, where you don't have to go to these girls that are problematic. Because you got to remember, a guy that's problematic loves a girl that's of the same nature, period, point blank. The more stressed you are, the higher you and her sex drive is going to be. And you don't want to have them type of relationships, basically, where that's just what is based off of the dopamine release of your stress or depression. I'm just saying, man. So this is why you see so many broke. Listen, I'm telling you, the more stress you have, and the higher your sex drive is going to be. This is why you always see so many broke people with hella kids. They're stressed the fuck out. So they're having sex for what? The dopamine release, like I just said. So most guys that are going to deal with these type of women are already stressed out and not happy with life. And that's easy prey for them. You see what I'm saying? That's why most women that are from the streets get cracked by these certain type of dudes, because they're already going through shit on the streets. So it's easy prey for them because it attaches. It's like Velcro. So it's easy. If I don't see a man with backbone from the jump, I'm not even giving him much attention because I need guidance on a lot. At least you're willing to admit that. At least you're willing to fucking admit that you're a lot. I like that. Thank you for admitting that. I got some niggas that are so dumb. I'm like, you niggas know these little bitches is for the streets. They're looking at me. To be all the way honest, and one of the little bitches is watching. So I mean, whatever. It's OG shit with me. I'm in a whole different league. That's why I talk about it, because these are notes. You know what I'm talking about? And it's more than one person. Like, and these are my little niggas. They're not tripping with me. It's love. It's you already know. It's bang bang. But it's not even about that. It's about the reality of this shit, man. These niggas would be whole lot more comfortable, and I know they want to be, especially one of them for sure, if they just ran their program a little bit more whoopty whoop whoop whoop. They don't even think I don't know if they be into the Tonight Show. They be so into like what it's this certain shit be having them enameled. You know what I'm saying? And you got to be able to, things that you can't fix or you ain't got no real control over, you shouldn't stress over. But things that you can fix it. That's my thing now. I'm just, saying, fix it. I don't see why not. So, oof. Yeah, but that type of female for certain niggas in the streets, that's easy prey for them. So the less money basically that he has, the more the girl for the streets is going to be attractive. You see what I'm saying? Because she's easy prey for you. So my advice, when you run into these type of women, stop and look at what's good in your life. Stop and look at what's good in your life, fellas. Because you can already see the deterioration in hers when you're in pursuit of these type of things. Like, it's solid, transparent. Yeah, absolutely. I'm talking about outcomes and mindset adjustments. Absolutely. Only thing she's going to listen, the only thing that a girl for the streets is going to handle for, because listen, I'm not going to lie. There's 2 girls that's tuned in. They're for the streets and they like that shit. So I ain't telling them not to. Matter of fact, I'm an OG coach, Hall of Fame coach to these players in the field. So it's nothing. They already know, but it's like, nah, you can be doing something else, because you can be doing something else filthier and getting more of whatever it is that you, mentally pursue. But they slow. You know what I'm saying? But the only thing these type of bitches, like, they're gonna handle for you is your sex drive. That's just me being honest. Like, you got to remember that. So This you have to remember at the beginning. It gets easier to spot out the girl that's for the streets, though, fellas. It gets easier as you get more experience and qualified or older or whatever, to eye out the girl for the streets. So at the beginning, it's going to get easier to spot them because you're going to see them in a mass abundance, right? Just it's like a light turning on. You'll be able to see everything. You're gonna know what it is what you're gonna see. So once you spot the bad women, you have to avoid her right on the spot. Why? Because her energy is contagious. But use your energy to spot the bad women, though. You got to remember, the girl that's for the streets, she has contagious energy to her. You be like, oh, this little bitch is lit. Ooh. And then you're cooned. So you got to remember that. You don't want to remember that, then that's on you. But I'm trying to give you the game and let you know what you need to be aware of and how you need to know what this and this is. Because I'm telling you, the little lit bitch, huh? Ooh, and she got, ooh, bam. And you got a little toxic situation going on. Nigga like Jersey Shore or something, man, with these little weird bitches. Bro, this is why I say this. If you really look, there's a lot of good black, man, listen. There is so many good black women out there that are literally unseen, y'all. You know it and I know it. I'm not lying to you. And they're unnoticed like that because they're playing feminine around their other dominant friends. These type of women I'm talking about are undetected and unseen or whatever, because when they get by their other friends, females and all that, they're playing feminine. You see what I'm saying? So there's no reason to even put them on the radar. So you're going to look, it's like seeing something way down here and you're way up here looking for something. You're not going to see that. So it's going to be fucked off. You got to remember, women never keep the same girlfriends for 10 years. Never, like guys do. So they steadily switching friends and little women that be around. Why you think females always got a friend that's cute for your partner, or potentially they do? So when you learn to spot them all out individually, that's where you're gaining power. So fellas, when you can learn to spot them out, the females for the streets, that's where you're going to gain power. You got to remember that. Your power is knowing that you can have them, but you're waiting on the one that completes you. You see what I'm saying? And that's the way you got to spit it. You know what I'm talking about? Or else the female's going to get you cluttered up in some wordplay, and she's going to be like, oh, she thinks she figured you out psychologically. I'm telling you, even though she's for the streets. So you got to remember, you got to let her know you're waiting on the one that completes you. But, you can entertain as you try to retain, but that's not necessarily even the situation then either. Your power is knowing that you can have them. Remember, fellas. So fellas, just know if you're this certain type of guy that I'm speaking of, and you're going to have hella girls trying to holler at you. Believe me, I know how this, believe me. I'm talking about these type of guys that's going to have, a nice amount of females that's hollering to where you can be like, you know what I'm talking about? I'm not talking about the other guys that's, trying to be like that or whatever. We know what it is at heart. It's good. I'm talking about them type of guys. So if the girl for the street still like you first, right, fellas, that's just the beginning. You're going somewhere, but she sees you as the weak dude still. Like, so even if you're the top dude, right, that has the chicks or whatever, and she comes for you, that means she see you weak too. Because period, she's not going to come and try to face no alpha. So don't think because you got more bitches than the people around you in that circle and you're a little bit more tingy and whatever else, even though they're shining too and they got bitches too. But if you are the prime time guy right there and the bitch just comes to you in front of everybody, that's because she still thinks that you're weak too. So don't think it's anything else. You got to understand that. That's still period. She still sees you as a weak dude. So now you got to start attracting other type of women, fellas. That's also what you got to start trying to do. So you got to start attracting business women, or start attracting, you know what I'm saying, executives or something. You know what I'm saying? Attracting that, because you don't want to get caught up with the tramp and end up having, a whole bunch of kids and a whole bunch of old situations and whatever else with this punk ass. You know what I'm saying? So that's just my advice at the end of all this is, you want to start checking out different women in this genre that I'm talking about too. Not just one for the streets. Just because they talk that slick shit from the YouTube videos that the little niggas rap about. Come on, dog. Come on, dog. Come on, dog. I'm just saying, come on, dog. You know that don't even sound cool. So now, women for the streets. You got to remember, You're going to have to protect your energy, y'all. You're going to have to protect your energy. This is very important and so hard because everyone is trying to snatch energy out here nowadays because they're not happy inside with who they are. You got to remember this. But girls for the streets are not going to necessarily try to snatch your energy at first, fellas. They're going to figure out what to say at the right time to get you to hearing what you want to hear. You got to remember that. See, a lot of suckers and softies fall for that right on point. That's one of the females' key moves. I got homegirls and sisters. I'm telling you right now, they're like, oh, this nigga's giving up the game. Sorry, it's not that I'm coming for y'all, but I'm a dude. So you got to remember, women will hit y'all just like that. They're not going to try to come snatch your energy. Women for the streets, they're not going to try to come snatch your energy right off the top. Like how a baby mama or your bitch you've been fucking on for 9, 10 months, 12 months, and went through the county sentence with you and all that. And no, I'm not talking about that type of brand. I'm saying this way. They're going to figure out what to say at the right time to get you to hearing what you want to hear. Bam. That's when you know you got a bitch for the streets, man. She's slick too, just like a nigga, man. You gotta remember, she's moving like she got dick too, but she don't. So they're good at cracking jokes, also understanding what situations you're going through, laughing at your situations, and just being one of the guys. Women for the streets, they're just like this. You gotta remember that, period. Once you get in your happy spot, you gotta know how to isolate yourself though, y'all, period. But just isolate. Not from the whole fucking world. I'm just talking about from situations, a little bit of this and that for the moment, woompy whoomp. I'm not saying go on that. That's where people mix up in life and they be acting like they don't know nobody or nothing. They don't go out no more. And you be like, well, nigga, what are we doing on this messenger app? You see what I'm saying? This is what a lot of people are doing to kind of flat out avoid confrontation. That's what I call it. That's their way of avoiding confrontation. So y'all got to remember, you've got to match in. You've got to match in. You've got to understand. You've got to adapt. Adaptation. Species who fail to adapt will go extinct. You got to remember that. Species who fail to adapt will go extinct. You've got to know how to adapt to shit. Period. A lot of us don't know how. And we be seeing the same niggas doing the same old shit. You be like, damn, nigga, what's up with that? Niggas been doing that to me for years. I know. I get it. Believe me. But I'm telling you, I'm a goat. I was saying that back then, but I wasn't at goat ship how I am now. It comes with age on this stage. Believe me. So species who fail to adapt will go extinct. Period. You got to remember that, y'all. You got to learn to adapt. Please, y'all. If you don't want to, you don't got to. But if I were you, I would. Just saying. But I've been tired. God damn, I've been so tired. Oh, I've been so tired, man. I swear it. Do I got any more weed, man? I don't think I do, man. Yeah, but so if you don't have a lady friend, at least, so listen, fellas, all the shit I've been talking about with, for the streets, she's for the streets. Oh, I said, she's for the streets. Oh, if you don't got at least a friend, a plutonic, that at least one of them that you can learn from about this type of stuff, you won't get you a full balance of the life. I'll just say that, fellas. You cannot give it one size fits all with a bitch, man. You're done if you do that. You have to learn to adapt. Failure to do so will turn you extinct. I'm just trying to help y'all. So don't make it seem like I'm not trying to give you a little bit of game. So adapting to women will be a breeze with a little bit of practice. So adapting to women will be a breeze with just a little bit of practice. I promise you. The ganja got me sleepy. Lucky I can smoke right now. Ow. Yeah. Lucky I can blow. Yep, you goddamn right. So here's another problem with you guys, man. I be noticing this. This is another problem with a lot of guys and their mind states. You think the guys before you don't know what you know, and the guys before you were bad, and all she needs is a little guidance. You always think that your action in a good way towards her can change the whole situation with the bitch, and that's where you go wrong. Every time with men, I notice that. Like, no matter what their story be, I'll sit back and be listening. They'll explain the past, because you always got to worry about the past nigga or past relationship, whatever, baby daddy, whatever, the past. Then he'll say something that correlates with it, come back around, and bam, debacle. So you can't think that whatever nigga before that female that you're fucking with is for the streets was bad. That you're going wrong. You're going in batting with no bat. The ball, fuck if it hits you, you ain't gonna hit it. So you're out of there. I just don't understand you thinking that this guy's a bad guy. I hate them type of niggas, man. Leave that. Just mess with this monkey mouth, man, and leave that alone. You ain't got to start trying to make up no motherfucking story in the Hunger Games book over whatever this nigga that already had this bitch then did with her. Just worry about what you're doing with her. So that's what people get fucked up in the game, man, and it be fucked up. So you have to learn, adapt. It'll be a breeze. You know what I'm saying? You gotta understand and go with the vibe that she's giving you. But that's the worst thing you can kind of do, like, in some things in life. Why? Because the worst women in the world are going to walk into your life with a smile on their face. So you've got to remember that, fellas. Some of the worst women in your life are going to walk into your life with a smile on their face. Hey, if you don't believe it, then you deceive it. All right. I'm just trying to give you what's good. So you got to understand. And I'm talking about, so ladies, I'm not talking about all women on here. I'm not bashing. I'm talking about a certain style of women. Bitches that are for the streets. We know exactly what, who, and how I'm talking about. So it doesn't make a big difference. Oh, well, most of us are in the streets. A lot of people that are going to watch this are moving in and out of the streets. I don't think there's one person that's not going somewhere around the street that's going to watch this. I'm just saying. So with that being said, you got to understand what you got in front of you. Don't nobody want no gooba gating, imitating, like confrontating, because we got a whole bunch of life for other things. That's how I look at it. I'm just saying, I can't allow this little bitch to get it. You doing what in front of me? You can. You know what I'm talking about? Just get her out of there. Pow. Yeah, I'm doing her like a celebrity. I'm not doing her like no violent nigga. But I wish I would put a palm angels on one of these hooker butts, man. Hit one of them. What? Hit them with a lawsuit, nigga. Yeah, I'm doing shit like that, nigga, like a movie star. You better quit playing with me, man. All right, just start laying with me, man. Yeah, that's what I tell her. I don't do all that other shit. Ain't no time to be doing that toxic ass inside the project building. Bitch, whatever. Ooh, that's not my lingo, man. Not no more, at least. Yeah, I wrote a couple dictionaries on it. I had to leave that alone, though. So I just don't advise nobody else to be doing it. I'm just saying, I do not advise nobody else to be doing it. Like, it's just not healthy, man. Remember, fellas, when you start to think that you can change them, that's when you're going to start to think that all women are the fucking same. Okay? Anytime that you start thinking that you can change a woman, that's when you're going to fail. And be like, go try it with I caught it. And go try it with the same next female, with the next other female, and same thing gonna come out. And then you're gonna do it again, and you're gonna get the same results. So you're gonna say all these women are the same. That's when you know you got a lame-o in front of you. When a nigga say, hey, happy birthday, boy. You already know. Love you, bro. It's my little nigga, man. Happy birthday, boy. Yeah, man. I was thinking about you too. On God. On my mama, man. Where you at? What you doing, man? Happy birthday. For this next week, I ain't gonna lie, I got school all week, but after school and all that shit, I'm going to the mall. I gotta go to the mall and finish getting my kids shit. But I'm gonna be signing autographs, nigga. Yeah, I'm a ghetto celeb. In the mall on the holiday, niggas want to take pictures with me, go hit corners with me, go in stores, and I'm gonna be doing that. So I'm gonna have my cameraman with me for like a couple hours. I gotta make sure he's good. But I got these tests coming up and shit like that. So it's good. It's gravy. But man, you gotta watch, man. You gotta watch what you knock. All right, yeah, you better watch, man. You gotta watch what you knock. You ain't gotta listen to me. You know, if you don't listen, you don't glisten either. You already know. Love you, boy. Yeah, Joey J up in this joint. Man, my motherfucking interface ain't working, sis. I don't know what's going on. Oh, I just did a whole segment on bitches for the streets. What was that? That was about 45, huh? What we do about 45? No, we did about 30 minutes. That's exactly what we were supposed to do. 30. Right on the dot. Man, I'm telling you, man, I'm a podcasting pro. I'm a streaming vet. Gangsta, gangsta, gangsta. But look, I ain't gonna lie. So the malls is open. I ain't gonna lie. I'm getting so old now. I'm like, nigga, do the malls stay open till midnight still? I ain't gonna lie. I'll be so whipped out on Black Friday how I just knocked them a whole new asshole. I'll already still be loafed up on everything. Not just because of everything that happened with this just recent past situation and stuff. Yeah, you gotta play it back. Yeah, we was talking about the bitches for the streets. I just got done right now. Right when you tuned in. That's crazy because you gonna see how it recorded. You just came right in when I was done. On everything, man. You gotta understand these hoes, man. Cause I got a couple little niggas that got these. It's like they just like the look of the bitches. And I'm like, these bitches are really on me and you and yo mama and your cousin too. Rolling down the strip on Vogues. Come on, man. I'm just saying, so you gotta watch these little bitches, man. These niggas don't be watching them. I'm watching them. I'm watching them like PlayStation. I'm watching them like a flat screen. I'm telling you. I be playing that goofy, dumb high. Nah. If I even think I feel too high for a situation, I'm out of there anyway. Exit stage left even. I'm out of there. Like Vladimir. I ain't got no time for this. I don't got no time for blogs or embarrassment. I ain't gonna lie. I think like a total celebrity. So think if I was an actual Hollywood celebrity. Oh, nigga, you wouldn't even see me. What? If you did, I'm telling you, it's the quickest, best clip. I hop out tinging real quick and then I'm hopping in this. You know, I'm telling you, I wouldn't even. Hell no. These niggas play too many games. But nah, sis, I ain't gonna lie. I ain't been online in a minute. But it's so much stuff I've been seeing. I ain't gonna lie. I didn't look. Nigga, 2 a.m, nigga. I wake up at 2 a.m, nigga. My phone must have went off or something, right? One of them apps. Nigga, a van right down the street at this store. I could see basically a van rolled through the front door. A stolen van. That shit was like on the Citizen app. I'm like, God damn. So I didn't woke up and it's like Gotham. God damn. I know it's the holidays. I'm like, nigga, did you roll through that front door for the sake of your family to have a better Christmas? Because I don't think you did, nigga. I'm just telling you, man. I don't know if you did. Telly humble. I'm like, damn, nigga, it could have been a nigga in there securing the building, nigga, that was asleep. And you just gonna crash through, nigga, like a nincompoop, nigga. Like, what the fuck is wrong with these niggas? Like, niggas is geeked. You gotta watch shit. Like, huh, bruh? Like, what's wrong with niggas, man? Like, God, dog. Like, I don't understand. I don't know, man. Like, some things, man, is just weird. Like, you know what I'm talking about? Like, I see my nigga BG. This nigga BG, I told y'all there's something about the rapper BG from Cash Money. This is my nigga. I'm telling you, it's been 20 plus years I've been bumping this nigga's music, looking up to this nigga's music. This nigga, man, this nigga was caught high as fuck on Instagram Live. Who pressed live for you to just immediately turn? I'm like, what drug is that? See, that's why I don't do them drugs, nigga. That's why, up humble. No. I don't know what that is. It do that? So you mean to say right now I'm supposed to been sleep? Nigga, I've been going live for 49 minutes, nigga. It's 50 minutes. So you mean out of all them 49, 50 minutes, nigga, I was supposed to have just like that, nigga, on live? No, gang, I ain't got that in me. Woo, I just don't got that in me. I'm gonna be honest with you. That's absolutely out the question. If I even felt like I was about to, why? What? Ooh, that shit strong. I can't mess with it. I'm gonna lie. That right there, boy. That'll fuck with everything that you got going on and that you're doing, nigga. You soon as you get to, I'm gonna go on Instagram Live. You get to going on a live, and right when you press live, by that time you just what? Like, nah, man, I can't. That functions another level, man. I'm cool. That's a drug, nigga. That ain't a drug, nigga. That's like some type of bad ride, nigga. Almost to death on a roller coaster, just in your mind. Like, nah, I'm cool. I'm cool. It's just, nah. It's like, so BG be fucking with me with that, man. I be like, damn, nigga. Like, come on, bro. Like, nigga, that's what you're doing? Hey, why do we gotta have to start. That's gonna go platinum. That's what you're doing? We just gonna keep using that on niggas. Like, what the fuck is up, bro? Like, what are you doing on Instagram Live and you just fell asleep with you trying to go for your chain? How does this shit make you to where your arm? Hey, bro, that's some heavy ass shit, nigga. So the internet can prove that you're on the pack or whatever. Do that shit. Don't let it do you. It's doing you and it's going live. So the pack was what went live. It was like, nigga, go to sleep, nigga. Bing. Yeah, I can just be right here. Let them see me. The dope nigga went live, nigga. That nigga was asleep, basically. Like, come on, bro. That's embarrassing. It is, bro. Like, it is. Like, yeah, he don't know how to handle his freedom, man. He absolutely don't know how to handle his freedom, man. Like, I agree. You know, I hate to sound like that, but nigga, come on, man. This nigga was tripping. I'm like, why did you fall asleep, BG? I'm like a little kid is looking up to Santa Claus. I'm like, why did you fall asleep right there? You just went live. You had all them niggas tuned in. Like, who set that up? That you got bad company by you. Boy, I'm telling you, my little bitch would not go for none of my little, I don't know, the homies. I don't know what the homies would do, but I'm saying, nah, I wouldn't have them by me, man, with that. You ain't gonna grab my thing. Hey, Gerch, what are you doing? They would, matter of fact, they know how I am. They'll be looking at me. Bro, no, I'm sorry. No, like, who told you to do that, man? Somebody set up the situation, man. So BG tripped me out with that. Then I go online, I look, nigga, first day of Hanukkah, nigga. They got these cats at the beach shooting, killing everybody in Australia. I'm like, cuz, what is with everybody with these Call of Duty guns just going and blicking at motherfuckers, man? Like, come on, bro. But whatever, man. All right, that's what y'all do. That's what we've been doing. This is what we're living on. But that was in Australia, okay? That wasn't in America. We get back over to America, we're going to go straight to LA. They are on this artist, David. They looking at him now as a suspect in the shooting. I mean, in the killing of the little young 15-year-old girl that was in his car in the tow. I'm like, oh, bruh. Soon as the nigga find out you... Hey, man, this group of the youngsters is the most twisted up group. You be like, man, I ain't putting my hand in that bag, man. I don't know what I might grab out. Which one of these type of young niggas? What type of prototype? Man, I'm telling you, man, I don't know what's going on, bro. I'm just being honest. I don't know what the situation is, but you can't go kill nobody. You can't go chop nothing up. You went to go chop something up, my nigga. You chopped up this young girl, man, and put him in it's in your car. Nigga, I would have been made up uproar about that. If I really didn't do it, I'd be like, hey, why is this young chick in here? Oh, yeah, I know her. Or see if you know her too. Oh, man. Somebody help that po baby, man. Then Bobby Shmurda, he fucked me up. Bobby Shmurda, what do you mean am I good? Buster? Bobby Shmurda then fucked me up. This nigga then went down to Minneapolis and got jumped and robbed. And at least he was standing on business, though. I seen a lot of the videos. But my thing is, nigga, get the fuck up out of there. I ain't gonna lie. He better than me. There would have been... Nah, I'm telling you, I would have had a young blicker. After that, nigga came and tried to and was cream puffing me This is gonna be a blicker right there. He's gonna blick you. That's a bad scene because it makes everybody look bad. Because you got to remember, I'm the victim. I'm just saying, like, you don't want to get blicked by them type of joints they be playing video games with. I know every week they keep. I know, yeah, I know. Oh, that's what they just did again with him. Hold on, man. No, they're on him and his manager. His manager's been like, man. My thing is, where does it take you out of it at? Where are you? Did you not chop up Lil Mama? She's 15. Like, God, dog. It didn't matter if she was 30. But what at 15 are you doing? Like, yeah. Like, come, yeah. You know what I'm talking about? Like, oh, get it, man. This is, it's off things going on, man. But, yeah, Bobby Shmurda got jumped by. They say Bobby Shmurda got his chain back. I know that's right. They was on my nigga's ass, nigga. They was on my nigga's ass. No Diddy, nigga. I'm not gonna lie, nigga. There was no way I'm going. Minneapolis is gangsta. You can bet that. Minneapolis, Minnesota, any of that shit. St. Paul, that shit's hard. They got niggas down there that's what? Them niggas ain't playing. I don't give a fuck if you run into a mid nigga or a part nigga that ain't all the way killer. Still, nigga, he's from a place that's hard. Yeah, he got his chain back, Brody, on everything. He got it back. Yeah, but I don't care about none of that. Like them niggas is hard. And I'm telling you, what? Shout out to that Minnesota thing, man. I'm telling you, they got hard niggas down there. But so he went down there and got souffled. I'm not saying I hate them niggas, and I'm saying anybody from any state. I gotta be a blicker right here, man. I'm telling this little nigga right here that's circling with me. I'm telling you, I don't know about like. You gotta have that, but I'm not trying to promote that. But shit, stop it. Yeah, because my eyes don't see everything, but this little nigga right here in the back gonna see the rest of it. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, that type of shit. So I ain't gonna lie, Smart. I'm glad he got his shit back or whatnot. But it would have been a blicking. It would have. Hey, my nigga's better than me. Well, my pride would have erupted. All this to covering me up on the. Oh man, I would. If didn't nothing already go off, I'm saying give it to me. I'm about to let it go off. Hell yeah, it's cold down there, Brody. I ain't gonna lie. Shout out to them. It's fuck that, nigga. I'm not. I wouldn't go down there just trying to ting on them anyway. I have to look at the situation like, oh man, these niggas even. For real. You gotta be careful, man. But yeah, that nigga got jumped something stupid. I was like, oh nigga, that's not cool. That's not cool in the gang. But I guess whatever though. But remember, this is go back and watch this, everybody who came out, who's gonna see this part especially. Need to go back and check this out. You need to know if she's for the streets. Go back and just listen. And you're going to get giving you the nugs. If your bitch or this bitch or that, you know, it's niggas. We're all laughing right now. We're like, Gertz is stupid. But we know, you know what I'm saying? But some of these internet is it's crazy. It's like a wide freeway that won't close or stop. No, Krishan, I'm not gonna lie. I don't like her no more because, bitch, you're talking gangbang stuff with your baby's dad now. That's like my baby mama's talking some street shit after, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? When they get mad. That's not cool. That's instant shoot 'em up, bang, bang. I can't. She's pissing me off. You know what I'm saying? Like she's coming with that. That's corny. I ain't gonna lie. I don't like her little approach with that. You're going straight to this, bitch. I get you views, or I get that, but okay, that's just about to have niggas in jail. Better quit. All right, better quit playing. She gonna have niggas in jail. All that them niggas making clips of everything that's going on with what goes on. You see, she didn't know what to do. That bitch hit her with that hot right, slapped her. Blow. Hey. Hey, that's what sees but that was the game mildly warning Krishan, bitch, get it in check. All right, all this internet shit is gonna get you socked out. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, she's a little young chick. I ain't gonna lie, I like her. But I would never want her. But I like her though. I ain't gonna lie. I think she look good. But she just looked fucked up. She look like a fucked up version of good. You know what I'm saying? That's what looking good. It's messed up, looks like. She's fire to me. But I just wouldn't have her. You know what I'm talking about? But yeah, you're rocking the tooth, bitch, like you're a pirate, bitch, like we're in 1900s. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, I feel you. But on my mama, they're not playing in LA. What? Cuh. They're not playing out there on everything. Yeah, they're gonna put it. I'm not even gonna talk about how they're going, because they've been putting it down. They ain't playing. Absolutely, they ain't playing. And we know that already. None of these little states is really playing, to be honest. It's like it's not a certain one where you be like, oh, them niggas is hoes up there. But you know what I'm saying? Like they put it down. You know what I'm saying? I gotta give them their respect and everything. Because I be seeing them giving Seattle and Washington and Tacoma and shit like that. It's respect too. So it's love. But yeah, that's the yeah, they always been with it. That's the stream, y'all. We're about to jump off. Why? Because I got shit to do. And you guys need to go back and just check out this whole epi. And you can get you a dose of the most. Oh, a dose. Because niggas got them little bitches for the strip. I'm telling you. They're running out here like little, you know how you walk around, you see a little rat running across the street to the other curb. That's what the bitches is for the street. They're out here like that. You be like, hey, bitch, come here. And they be sexy and, attractive. You know what I'm saying? We know all that. But you got to be aware, square. Get it down. Got to understand that, man. You're going to be left in the dust. Trust.